Hello, this is James McDonald, and I have Phil here assisting me with his coils, and we're going to show this a few more effects of the Tesla Pancake coils using coax cable. First, we're going to go over the setup. We got the current coming off the high voltage power supply that it's fluctuating. This is set in 5 amp scale on the meter, and the power supply is running off a 12 volt garden tractor battery. First Pancake coil is used for the high voltage, and then the second Pancake coil is used for the ground of the high voltage. And currently the meter here is measuring the voltage across this capacitor here, which is for 50 volts, and the meter is set in 700 volts AC mode. On the output of the first coil, we got 2 LED bulbs, and they're in series, and that is in series with a incandescent 4 watt bulb that's lighting up. Then we go over here, the capacitor's in series, and then it comes out here and goes down to the Big Bertha Toroid coil is in series with all that, and we have it coming out one of the coil wires going into a full wave bridge. The capacitor here is only just for filtering, and we have 2 LED bulbs, of which the meter is in AC. It's in AC current mode, and it's measuring 0 current. If you notice, it goes in through the meter and then in through this one and out into a Pancake coil that's hooked nowhere. It just goes nowhere, just acting as an antenna. We have a neon desk type light here. I mean, not neon, I mean fluorescent tube hanging, hooked up one wire in series with a light bulb here, of which it has a switch capable light bulb to switch it on and off, but it's only one wire going into that, and then the output wire that's on this that you would normally use to light this bulb up is going over to the other bulb.
And then this is in series with ground.
Yeah, we have the neon bulbs in series with ground. Okay, so now we're going to start with the effects. We're going to unhook the ground.
Well,
yeah,
go ahead and back up and I'll plug it in.
We're going to unhook the ground. This is the incandescent bulb. Watch it go. It went off. So when that went off,
and now it's just the output of this coil.
the voltage raised up from 0 up to 700 volts here, AC. We have these flashing slower. We have the neon bulb lit up, and it's really bright because it knows it has a load on it through it, and the tube has lit up. Now the tube is lit up. You can see it's lit up, and Phil's demonstrating, you know, when you ground, your body is acting as a ground, and it lights up brighter. So this bulb up here, you know, when you act your body as a ground, look at it. It lights up. Watch this. I'm going to turn it on and off. So this is disconnecting it from the circuit, and it's still lighting up.
And back up so they can see the other bulb as well.
The other bulb is still lit up. It's hooked in series with this, and even though I turn this on and off, it's still lighting up. It gets a little brighter when it's in the on mode than when it's in the off mode. So that's about the only difference that we can tell.
And one more thing.
This is the bottom wiring of this bulb. You can see there's no trickery here. And when we touch it, we're creating the ground. We have Exhibit A, a cup of water here. And the water is going to do a demonstration with the bulb here. And we're going to dunk it. Whoa, look at that bulb light up inside the water. Outside the water it's not lighting up. Inside the water it's lighting up.
Back up a little higher, a little farther so you can see my hand and everything.
Look at that. What a dramatic effect. Oh, this is really cool. You know.
And I'll hold this other bulb here.
You want me to hold it? Or?
No, I got it. You can hold the camera.
Okay. Is it lighting up any brighter? Is it still lighting up in the water?
It's about the same.
Alright. So the bulb lights up inside the water. So the water creates a ground for the bulb.
I got it.
And your hand and everything creates a ground for the bulb. You see I'm touching it now and it lights up. I'm just drying it off. Well, what else do we want to show? Have the voltage field going around. Down here, while these bulbs are pulsing in between, the one is actually not hooked anywhere. It's just hooked into the coil.
Yeah.
And it's laying on the ground, you know, which is another Pancake coil, but it's basically one wire. The other side's not going anywhere, but you can see it's flashing. And in between the
I'm gonna take this Pancake and put it up behind the other one.
Okay.
Turn it around.
Now coming through the table, if you watch the bulbs, the flashing speed from inductance coming through the table from the other coil.
It just speeds up slightly.
It speeds up, you know, a lot on the bulbs. So it's acting as the antenna. Also, oh yeah, I just remembered the other thing that we can show. Watch the bulb when it gets touched. When the bulb gets touched just on the outside, it actually stays on. Look at that. And see, the other one is still flashing. I'm not touching that one. And then the one goes into flash mode, and the other one stays on as long as you touch it. Ah, that's really cool. And I think that's all we have to show in this video. And just go over the whole setup here. And it's a wrap.